Well, I love that school teacher, I'm telling you. Well, I had many like that. It's final time, championship time, week number 10. Who wants the big dollar? I do, I do. And yeah, I think you found out something kind of important. It's a scratch match.
Yeah, it looks kind of interesting. I noticed that Doug Carroll and Ron Horton are both getting 26 pins handicap, so these guys are bowling out scratch.
Here's Doug, filled them all up. There it is. Mark it down, baby.
This could be an interesting match. Doug seems to be lined up.
Well, here's an interesting fellow, the teenage fireball.
Well, I tell you what, Ron throws a very powerful ball. Very powerful ball. Young fella, he's strong. He made a shot that was kind of tight, but he got away with all that power. It's a tremendous amount of revolutions on the ball.
See how quickly he can get the ball down there. Put the stopwatch on it. Boy, he missed it.
Both shots that Ron's made opening up this match, he's kind of pulled the ball a little bit, and I think that's a little case of nervous jitters. I think once he settles down, he'll be all right.
Boy, he's... Boy, I'm telling you, somebody better tell Ronnie we got plenty of tape. You know, there's no hurry.
Ron has definitely got her going, ain't he?
Well, I see.
Flat gets the ball down the lanes.
Get up there, get rid of the pins, and sit in. Well, here's Doug Carroll, the horse kicker.
Doug's got things going his way, Nick. He's got the ball rolling.
I'm telling you what, he gets the job done.
Yes, he does. And you got a real contrast in styles here. You've got Doug is throwing right now, who's a very soft stroker. And then on the other hand, you got Ron, who really cranks it up with a lot of power and speed. He makes another good shot.
Boy, I'm telling you, it's not it's tough to describe strikes, but I don't know, you know, it's just not a glamour strike, but 10 pins are laying down.
Oh, look at this.
Well, that's sheer power.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, Nick.
Look at the power.
Look at his shot.
Well, I mean, he barely hit the head pin.
Very weak shot, but had so much power on it, he just took all the pins off the wall.
That's you. Yeah.
There it is. Mark it down.
That's what we call 10 in a pit, Nick. I think some of those pins are laying up on Memorial Parkway. He hit them.
Here's a look at that again.
Tremendous ball.
El Cruncho.
Absolutely.
Here's Doug. Well,
Doug
there's
made
a
an
bad break.
shot. Excellent shot there and got a real bad break. A lot of bowlers will see that pocket entry that way and wonder why they wind up with that. The ball was a good shot. It just drove through so strong and a little tight on the end that it cuts everything off around the 4-9.
This is NKPN Sports Programming, Ronnie Lawson Productions, the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament.
He gave a run at it. He was going for the split all the way.
It cost him some pin count.
Sure did. To make a difference, these guys are going to throw some strikes. I didn't think there'd be many strikes today, but these two bowlers look like they might string some.
That's his first open in 14 frames.
Sure is.
Not much you can do about that.
He pulled it. Got away with it. Gets the 5 out. It's interesting, Nick, which way this is going to go. Doug's got the brakes going his way, and Ron's got the power working for him.
Well, let's see, Ronnie. Boy, he's got some pretty good numbers. See, Ronnie's got 3 300s, 2 299s. In the YABA, he was in the top 10 in the nation. See, I have Ronnie on top by 5. Is that right, wrong?
You're right.
Boy, that is sheer power.
Absolutely. You can see that he's not making a picture-perfect shot as far as entering the 1-3 pocket, but all that speed and power just got pins flying everywhere.
I heard somebody in the background said, "That's it, throw it anywhere." It's nice to have that luxury.
Yeah, absolutely. Boy, I tell you what.
Well, you talk about the breaks.
These guys are getting, they're mixing the pins up.
No wonder Doug said he likes bowling down here in Bellwood.
Absolutely.
Watch this.
Look at this kick on the 10. Look at that.
The
pin jumps right up out of the pit and knocks it over.
I think there's some electromagnetic shield or something this ball's pushing off.
That's a good shot.
Look at that. Another bad break.
Well, Nick, he kind of comes back to haunt you, these pins do. If you make a bad shot and get away with it, then the next time you turn around and make a good one, it seems like they get you right back. He made a good shot as far as his target site.
Boy, his ball hit the 5-pin, and the 5-pin just moved.
Stood there, just barely brushed it. He's going to go for it. He's got it. What a great shot. We watched him convert spares, now 2 splits in a row. He's had a split back in the last game and a split this game. He's converted them.
Excellent shot. There it is again. Mark it down, baby. You don't say that on splits, but in this case you will. Here's Ronnie. Well, it's Ronnie's time to do a little converting. A little tougher one this time, though. Don't look over my score sheet.
I got to find out what you're doing right so I can correct what I'm doing wrong.
All right, I have Ronnie down for 161 in the 7th.
That's what I have.
And I've Doug at a 158 in the 6th.
Spare up in the 7th.
The spare up, right. This Ronnie needs to get back on track. Ron likes to play basketball. He's also into computer programming. He's a student at CTC. He's a freshman over there.
Tell you what, I'm very impressed with Ron's record. He's only been bowling 4 years. He come out of the junior traveling league, the YABA leagues, and he's got some good numbers up. He's had a high series, 806. That's very impressive.
For all you people still interested in that summer action, don't miss it. Contact your local BPA bowling center for some summer league action. Let's see some action right here. Here's the shot. Doug Carroll, mark it down, baby.
These guys are battling out, Nick. One makes a mistake, the other one takes advantage. Looks like Carroll's got a lead on him now.
He's plus 17. Over there, keeping score, doing a good job. Jim Colston over there.
What a ball. What a ball, as we'd say.
Well, he's shaking his head, thinking, I can do no wrong.
That's about what's happening, Nick.
He just leaned over to Frank Schwierjohann saying, "Thanks, Frank. I like your house here." Little wide.
Tell you, that last shot that Doug threw and carried really put the pressure on Ron. To see a guy throw a shot that's not so good and then carry it, it really puts the pressure on him.
Well, he's just picking up the ball and throwing it. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you're 17. You just don't worry about anything. You don't have to worry about looking at the scorecard. You just get up there and throw the ball.
That's right. Just let her go. Have a good time. Let it rip.
Were you ever like that?
Yeah. I don't think I had my temper under control like Ron does, though.
Well, he's getting a little wild now, almost like Bruce Bereni or somebody like that.
He's getting some off the play, strike zone, isn't he?
Watch out. Oh, you got it. That's the ball. It took a little speed off of it. That's 214. So it's close.
214 for Ron Horton. It looks like Doug's pretty much got this match in hand. He'd have to make some serious mistakes in the 10th to lose it.
Yeah, I think he'd have to like slide this one
Yeah.
in a channel. We're on lane 17 and 18. He'd have to slide this one in channel lane 19 to lose this match.
Absolutely. All he has to do is get a little pin count on the first ball, and it's over.
That's it.
That's what you call a little pin count.
Boy, I'll tell you, his only opening was a split.
Absolutely.
All day.
I felt like the guy that could fill the frames could be the winner today.
I'll tell you, you could probably, as soon as we get off the air here, Rick, probably go over and ask him if he wants to join the league here. You could probably sign this guy up on a lifetime membership.
I believe we could get him in here for a while. He seems to like this place. He's doing real well out here at Bellwood.
And to close out our final match, week number 10. 256.
256.
Doug Carroll to Ron Horton's 214. Doug Carroll, Millie Elliott, our big winners, week number 10 of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament. We'll be back with some check presentations, and we'll get a little interviews with Rick Hitt showing his stuff right after this. Sponsor M-Link Distributing, distributors of Miller Beer, made the American way. Speaking about the American way, this is a good American to my right. How's that for nothing, Frank? I don't know.
I've been here a long time.
As long as America, right?
Just about.
Frank Schwierjohann, our proprietor, always glad to be here and seeing some good bowling. Why can't we get Billy out here today?
I don't know. She objects to coming down there.
She always puts you up to the dirty work.
Oh, I wouldn't say this is dirty work. This is a pleasure to pass out money.
That's what I like. Man, I like giving out money. All right, pass this out here.
Okay, Carroll, $40 for you, and nice bowling. Here's another Carroll, $60 for you.
Thank you.
Good luck in this finals. And the top one, Millie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Have step over here to one of our good sponsored people, Mike Murphy. Now, Mike, 10 weeks, man. We made it.
We're here. One more left, right?
That's right. We got the
That's the one we're looking for.
grand finals next week. Who's going to be out? You or Frank?
Probably both of us will be there, I think.
Woo, that's
Yeah.
big time.
Double
big
time, right.
Big time. All right, pass out the checks here, buddy.
Okay. Third place goes to Bob Ferry. Did you have a good time, Bob?
Yes, I did.
Good,
Thanks.
great. Second place, Ronnie Horton. You guys made it exciting, Ron. Congratulations. First place, Doug Carroll. Nice bowling, Doug. Congratulations. Thank you.
Well, you're getting a natural at this.
Comes easy.
Yeah, when you're a star. Well, I'm going to have to turn over to Rick Hitt. Great job today, Rick. Now's the time where you really get to do the showing off and get a word with these people.
I get to be a ham now, is that
That's
right?
right.
Well, thank you, Nick. I enjoyed myself out here today. Had a good time. Like to talk to the ladies first. Carol, did you have fun?
I had a really good time.
Well, that's what's important, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I told Nick when we started the show today, it looked like it was going to be whoever could make the most spares was going to win. Missed a couple crucial spares where they were important.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just messed up.
It happens to the best of us. We can count on you coming back, can't we?
Oh, yeah. I'll be back.
Congratulations,
Thanks
Carol.
a lot.
And Carol Phelps.
Hi.
Did you have a good time today?
Yes,
Were you nervous?
a little bit.
Just a little bit? That's
Yeah.
natural. We all get nervous.
Yeah,
You got through the first match, got a few breaks, and throwed a few good balls where you needed it.
yeah. I needed a few more though.
Carol, I noticed that in the first game you were having trouble getting the ball to finish, and you did a little work on it between the break, and then it seemed to start hooking too much for you.
Yeah, I needed more tape,
Yeah.
and it was sliding off.
So you were losing the first game, and you start getting a little more turn on the ball. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations, Carol, and we look
Thank
to have
you.
you back. Millie, nothing new.
Nothing new now.
It's getting to be old hat for you, isn't it?
They call me B6 now, my friends.
Well, we want to congratulate you. You threw a good ball. And I was telling Nick on the broadcast, I said, it seems like when Millie needs to throw the strikes to get the job done, she does.
Yeah, I had to calm myself down there in the 8th frame because I was still nervous, and I just said, look, slow down, follow through, you can do it.
Absolutely, concentration. These girls kept the pressure on, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did.
Well, congratulations. We'll
Thank
look
you.
to see if you're back in the finals.
Thank you.
And we'll go over to the guys, these big shooters over here. I don't know. How's it going, Bob? Did you have a good time today?
Had a real good time.
Real good.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of problem with the ball getting up the hill for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I was missing my mark, so
Yeah, kind of tough.
kind of throwing it out.
It's kind of hard to keep your concentration when you're on TV, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The lights, especially when we put the extra lights in.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Bob. We look to
Kinda
have you back.
blind. Thank you.
Okay, buddy. Ron, throw an awesome ball.
Thanks.
A lot of power on it, a lot of revs. When did you start bowling?
About 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
About 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Now, you throw an awful lot of turn on the ball, and I see you've had some 300s and 299s.
Yep, all my junior league too. It's my first year out in the men's.
First year in the men's.
Yeah.
Well, you keep it up. You've got a lot of talent, a lot of power. You guys had a heck of a match going there. I was told Nick I was real interested in the match because with the same handicap, it was a scratch match.
Yeah.
And you got a few breaks in the beginning of the match. But the problem is Doug matched them.
Yeah.
Doug was getting the breaks also, and it comes down to sometimes who gets the best breaks. Well, we'll look to see have you back, Ron. Congratulations. Doug, congratulations, first place. I tell you what I was impressed with. You got the breaks right along with Ron. You were getting a few breaks, but you made some good shots when you needed them. And it looked like you converted a couple splits that kept you in both matches.
Well, the main thing that kept me in was making all my spares.
Absolutely. I told Dick, like I said earlier, the spare guy that filled the frames was going to win today because I knew the strikes would be at a premium. And you kept the frames filled.
Well, I was having a little trouble with the strikes. I was a little nervous. But as long as I made my spares, I knew I was still in it.
That's right. That's where it's at. Well, congratulations, Doug. We look forward to having all you guys back. I'll turn it back over to Nick.
Well, great job, Rick. Man, I'm telling you, put my job in jeopardy. Well, week number 10 is now history. All the regular weeks are over. Everybody you've seen on the tube all year long will be on next week. We'll be at Cherokee Bowl for the grand finals. That's where they go for what they call the long dollar. We're looking forward to seeing you next week. Cherokee Bowl, 9 o'clock. We'll see you then.